What's up, guys? It's your boy Offstagesnake here, and we're back again with another video. And today we are on Madden 20 Ultimate Team, and the topic of today is who I think the new Team of the Week players are going to be. This is a hard topic. I've been doing some research for the last couple hours. I've not been able to catch every single NFL game, so I could not, I just don't know off the top of my head what the stats are. But based from what I could find, I'm gonna tell you what I know. You could leave down below in the comment section what you know, and we'll go from there. But this is what I believe to be true. I think your for sure's to get Team of the Week cards this week are Christian Kirk, Darius Slayton, Derrick Henry, Nick Chubb, and possibly, here are my maybes, Patrick Mahomes, Dak Prescott, Michael Thomas, Joe Mixon, Russell Wilson, and Deebo Samuel. And then possibly Wesley Woodyard and Leighton Vander Esch. And let me tell you why. I'll go through for each individual player and why I think so. So, Christian Kirk this week posted this stat line of 138 yards on 6 receptions with a 23-yard average and 3 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns. Darius Slayton, who had 121 yards, 10 receptions on a 12.1 average with 2 TDs. Derrick Henry had 188 yards on 23 attempts with an 8.2 average and 2 TDs. Nick Chubb had 116 yards on 20 attempts and a 5.8 average with 0 TDs. And then Patrick Mahomes, who finally came back from being injured and straight balled out, had 446 yards, led all QBs on a 36 for 50 with a long of 63 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. He had a day. And then you have, on my maybes list, Dak Prescott, who had 397 yards on 28 of 46 throwing, and then 3 touchdowns to 1 interception. Michael Thomas had 152 yards with 13 receptions with 11.7 average but no TDs. And Joe Mixon had 114 yards on 30 attempts with 3.8 average, 0 TDs. Russell Wilson, 232 yards, 24 out of 34 comp, 6.8 average with 1 TD to 1 interception ratio, but the W over the undefeated 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 112 yards, 8 receptions, a 14-yard average with no TDs. And then Leighton Vander Esch had 5 solo tackles and 8 assisted tackles. So those are some ones that I'm thinking that are maybes. Those were the maybes. And then the for sure's, Christian Kirk's got to get a card. If not the offensive player of the week card, if it's he's definitely got to get a card. He's 138 yards on 6 receptions and a 23-yard average with 3 TDs. He was insane. He led all receivers. Darius Slayton, second best receiver, he had 121 yards, 10 receptions with a 12.1 average and 2 touchdowns. He was second for touchdowns for all the receivers and 5th or 6th for yards. And then the QBs, you have Patrick Mahomes. And honestly, Patrick Mahomes is due for a card. A lot of people are predicting that maybe during the Thanksgiving promo he's going to get a card. But looking at these stats, I'm thinking if it goes off of what EA says they go off of, which is their fantasy points, Patrick Mahomes is the top scoring fantasy player this week with 446 yards and 3 touchdowns and no interceptions. That's insane. So I'm thinking that he might be either the limited tomorrow, or he's gonna be one of the boss trade-ins. So I'm thinking that's his new card tomorrow. He's gonna get his Team of the Week card tomorrow. And then you have Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry, I think he's definitely gonna have to get a card. He may be a boss because he had 188 yards with an 8.2 average and 2 touchdowns. And then, those are my for sure's. But my biggest one is definitely got to be Patrick Mahomes. I'm telling you, invest in him now, invest in him quick, because he's no matter what, he's due for a card. We all know it. But I'm thinking that he's going to get this Team of the Week card over the Thanksgiving promo card. That's just my opinion. Like, let's go look at what they're going for right now. What? So Patrick Mahomes is. I'm going to go off there. We'll go off all cards. Mahomes. And in the comment section below, you guys let me know who your team is, how they did this week. I'm personally a Denver Broncos fan, and our season is down the drain. We just need, like, in my opinion, we need to put Drew Lock in. We have to. Like, he's the only option. Drew Lock is a beast, and I'm excited for his future. Yeah, dang. As you can see, Mahomes' power card is going for $31K. People know he's coming for, like, he's definitely due for, he's due for that card. I mean, he's due for a new one. I mean, he's only got the 90 superstar, but I'm thinking he's getting a 93 team of the week, 92, 93. But that's just, I think that's going to be the shocker tomorrow. Is Mahomes is going to get the team of the week card. He's going to either be the limited, or I'm thinking he's going to go for the limited, because he's the top offensive player. I think the top defensive player, I'm not 100% sure. I couldn't really find too much online about this, so I apologize. The most I could find it was Leighton Vander Esch, and he had 13 total tackles, so maybe. I'm thinking at least he gets a card, but I couldn't tell you. Let's look at this Christian Kirk card real quick. Does he even have a power-up? Oh, yeah, he's definitely due for a card. I'm thinking Christian Kirk gets a card tomorrow, an elite, for sure. And then I'm thinking if you want to invest in, maybe that's, I would invest in possibly the superstar card, maybe. I couldn't tell you. Maybe his gold. You can see his golds are going for around, like, golly. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. They're going for around a K. I would invest in. I'm gonna go off on a limb and probably say that superstar card is gonna go in there for him. But I'm thinking he's gonna get a power up card pretty soon. I mean, he's been balling out. He had a really good game this week. Well, let's look at Slayton. This is one of the guys who would really surprise you, but he's been balling out. Darius Slayton, 67 overall card. I'm assuming he's definitely due for a card. That's all I'm going to say. He's due for a card. He's a nobody, but he balled out like he was a somebody today. Look at Henry. Derrick Henry still has his gold card. Does he have an elite? Yeah, he does. He has that flashback. That's an old flashback, so I'm thinking that potentially Derrick Henry gets a power up, and he gets a team of the week card as well. So I would invest in some of his cards as well, because he bought out this week. And then we got Chubb. I don't know when his most recent card was. I'm thinking he already has a team of the week card, but I could be wrong. Nick Chubb, you can see his power up going on for around 2K, and he does have an elite, and he also has a superstar card, and he does have a team of the week card. What week is this? Week 4. I mean, it's week 10 now. 6 weeks later, I don't know if Madden gives out cards like multiple team of the week cards to someone who. I don't know if they give out multiple team of the week cards to someone, but I'm not sure. But he definitely is deserving of one of them, because one of the many they give out. Michael Thomas. He had a good week. If only he could have got into the end zone, I think that would have for sure secured him a team of the week card. But that's why he's on my list of maybes. just because he didn't get in. He had a lot of yards, but he wasn't able to get into the end zone. God dang it. I know he's an elite. His power-up card's going for around 3,800 coins. And he has that core elite. And is that everything? Yeah, that's... well, he has that gauntlet card, I believe. But I think he's definitely due for another card as well. 85. I think he's due for a Team of the Week card. Either, if not now, later, I would start investing in his power-up too. Let me see if I can't snipe one. I'll buy that one real quick. And hold on to that one. That one I'm thinking is going to be more of a long-term investment. Unless he does get a power-up card tomorrow. I mean, a Team of the Week card tomorrow. But let's look at Joe Mixon. His power-up's going for 4,000 coins, which actually that's a profit. I'll go ahead and snipe that up. I'm sniping up all the power-up cards I can right now, just because a lot of these guys who are only rocking these core elites right now are due for a card. So it's you know what? We'll buy that one too. They're due for a card. They're just due for a new one, higher overall. So I could see him getting an elite power up, elite player card. I mean, Team of the Week card. So if I'm at least an 87, potentially. And then you got Russell Wilson. He just got a new card, so I don't think that's why I have him down as a maybe. I mean, because his stats don't really pop off too much, other than the fact that he beat the undefeated 49ers. But other than that, I mean, I don't think that he's deserving. Like, you can see his power-up card is going for 9K, so everyone's, they seen that he won, so they're investing in it. But he has that Redux card, and he has that Signature Series card. So, I don't know. I don't see him getting a card just because he has 2 91s out. Which, yeah, I'm just going to go off and say that. He has 2 91s out. If he does, it's going to be like an 87. I doubt it, though. I really doubt it. Doesn't make sense for EA to come out with that. But another guy who definitely I think is going to get one just because he's a nobody is Debo Samuel. He had a good game. 112 yards. And I've never heard, I've heard of him just because I watch football, but I don't think, I doubt he has a card higher than a silver. Yeah, he is silver. So I could see him going for probably an 87 at least, some sort of elite. I could see him being an elite, maybe a gold, one of the golds they release. And then you have Van Der Esch. I believe he's due for another card. His power-up's going for around 2,000 coins. He's got that core elite and that ultimate kickoff card. I could see him get the new card. But, like I said, the surprising one I think this week is gonna have to be that I think Patrick Mahomes gets Team of the Week boss card this week. That's what I think. You don't have to believe me, but those are some cards you should look out for tomorrow, or it's gonna be today for y'all when the Team of the Week promo comes out, or not promo, but when the Team of the Week players come out. And if you see it before it comes out, maybe try to invest in some. I don't know. It's all on y'all. I don't want y'all to waste your loose coins out on me. These are just my predictions. But in the future, I plan on making one of these videos every week. I have a video, if not already out, or dropping soon for the new power-up for players you should invest in for your power-ups. and my power up predictions on players who should get power ups. So be on lookout for that. And if you're new here, please hit subscribe. This is my dream. And if you would like to help my dream or come true, just all you gotta do is hit the like button and subscribe, and stay tuned for the new videos. I'll be streaming. I stream all the time. Randomly, I need to come up with a schedule, but I don't really get too many people in there. So like when I start getting more people in there, I'll start being more disciplined and come up with a schedule. I currently do work a job. I'm in the Army, but I enjoy this, and I really I want to make something happen with this. But I stream Call of Duty, the new Modern Warfare. I really am enjoying that game. I play 2K. I'll stream the park. Y'all let me know what y'all want. I have a lot of games. I'm just a fun person, easy going. I hope y'all enjoy. If you have any video ideas, let me know in the comment section below. But it's been a good one. Have a blessed day. It's your boy Offstagesnake, and we out of here.